Everyone, it's Marta. Welcome to another week's KVB, K-pop music video breakdown. And this week we're going to be talking about New East's Love Paint. Yeah, excuse me, I didn't want to do my hair. Actually, I'm lying. Ren had a pink wig, so I wanted a pink wig. So now I'm wearing a pink wig. Aside, we're just going to dive right in and talk about what is going on. Mysterious winter box. Now there's a destroyed room with a bunch of empty frames featuring Aaron playing the piano in a pink flamingo. He's not important, but I named him Fred. A gas station, I think. It's hard to tell because there is a lot of fog. Minhyo sits at a table brooding, waiting for someone probably, but we don't know who it is. New East are in their room, brooding. Ren is staring off really intensely at something, but I don't know what it is because I am staring really intensely at Ren myself. Aaron paints the air inside of an empty frame. There's no canvas and it's poetic. Minhyun taunts me with the Overcome pocket watch. What does it mean? What is it for? I don't know, but it's not important because I forgot about it because Ren's face is being showcased all over my screen. It's so pretty. Aaron! JR framed with the flowers. Ren! JR! Ren! Ren! I decide that the flowers that JR is staring at are symbolism for Ren himself. Baeko walks towards the gas station. Maybe he's trying to find it. We don't know. There's just so much fog. It might be because it's a very large gas station. I mean, he arrives at pump 87. That's pretty intense, dude. Minhyun is still waiting at the table for someone who appears to not be coming. JR is in a car, I'm assuming at the same gas station as Baeko is because he is surrounded by the same confusing fog that is confusing Baeko. Minhyun is pulling out a chair out of the table, which at this point is foolishly optimistic because let's be honest, dude, no one's gonna come. Just you're gonna be waiting there forever. And then I assume we inhale too many paint fumes because I don't know what's going on anymore. Paintbrushes are flipping out, jumping upward. There's something that's falling into a pool, which I really can't make out. It might be a pair of scissors or it might be a very hysterical lobster. I'm not sure. Either way, something is bleeding paint into the water. At least I hope it's paint because it's possibly blood. Ren is in the pool himself and his hair is longer. Why is he wet? Why is he floating? I'm not quite sure what's going on. Plot twist. The fog was Baeko all along. Attractive brooding, paintings of attractive brooding, and then Minhyun turns around. But it's not a person, it's the frozen box that we saw at the beginning with 5 mystical secret rocks, which I'm going to go ahead and assume it's one for each of the boys. Though at this point, I shouldn't really assume anything because, you know, at the end of Overcome, we had very clearly found this frozen lady in her throne and she's still not here. And I know this is supposed to be linked with Overcome because someone said so and the pocket watch is here. Okay. So that was the story. So the story might be a little bit confusing. Okay, a lot confusing, but I'm going to go ahead and attribute this to, paintings themselves. Surrealism, abstract. It doesn't really make much sense to you, but it's very aesthetically pleasing. And let's be honest about something. This was very aesthetically pleasing. I mean, the colors, the shapes, the palette, the soft lines, everything, the balance, I don't know. I mean, my eyes were cleansed during this entire situation. I mean, the sets from the destroyed room of disorganization and the empty frames. I like empty frames. Okay, they're like, make the best pictures ever. I don't know how. But anyway, to the hallway of flowers, the pool, the room of brooding light, the table of loneliness and the hallway and the, you know what? They're just really cool. As well as the outfits from the pastel pink wig to JR's complimentary blue hair to the striped shirts, the very loose silky shirts, the amount of Ren's friggin' face. Let's talk about that for a moment. Now that was the most cleansing for me, for sure. However, did anybody else think that the video was entirely like, look at this scene, Ren, look at this person, Ren, look at this, Ren, look at that, Ren. That was basically what was going on through the entire video, and I personally don't have a problem with that. Maybe, just maybe, wait, but it's good. Like, Ren's face is a good thing, but it's very distracting because it's like taking away from other people, but it's but I like looking at it. But then if it's there too much, it takes fun away from like screaming bloody murder every time his face appears. Maybe a little bit less Ren could have been a good thing? I'm sorry, I need a moment. Either way, if I still had to choose something to be removed from the music video, it wouldn't be the amount of Ren, it would actually be the gas station set. Now, I'm not saying that it was bad, I'm just saying it was the most mismatched out of everything. Even the colors were a little bit off compared to everything else. There was plenty of other places to showcase Aegyo in, to like feature him in, and same for the JR's rap. It could have been in the hallway of flowers, it could have been from inside a painting, I don't know, it just didn't need to be done inside of a car in freaking Silent Hill. I'm just saying. Keeping all this in mind, the concept gets an 8. Moving on to the song! Let's start with the lyrics. The lyrics is just an enormous pile of the most amazing compliments I have ever heard. I mean, they are comparing you to a color so special that they have never seen it before. You're the most bright color. You shine like a prism. You came out of a rainbow. You shine as bright as the sun, as bright, shining ruby. Everybody is jealous. You are the color brought into their black and white life. Together you shall be harmonious. Yeah, maybe it's because I'm a sucker to being compared to art, just be it music or, paintings or whatever, but I had my heart a-fluttering, and I really like that. Musically sounding, I wasn't really sure about the instrumental aspect of the song the first time because I thought it was really bold and intense at the beginning to what I thought was a softer concept with really, touching lyrics. However, after hearing their voices, plus the video, plus the entire combination, I hear the magic of it. I kind of like it, so yeah. Speaking of vocals, Minhyun was definitely my favorite. His high notes are perfect, his falsetto is really, really beautiful, and paired up with Baeko singing in the chorus, I like Ren's phrases too, and I'm talking about the ones where he's using the lower tones. I was really actually shocked about how much I liked his phrases because normally he doesn't really go for the lower tones. On the other hand, his falsetto at the end of the chorus, I think it probably should have been Minhyun that did that. I'm being so mean to Ren! I'm gonna die! I don't know who I am anymore. He's like not even my ultimate bias and still ranks higher than everything else. Why am I being so mean? It's for you people. I'm trying to be critical and it's breaking my heart. So the song gets a 6.5. Moving on to the dance. It was just as aesthetically pleasing as the video itself. In the vein of Overcome, they're using a lot of backup dancers, and this is quite interesting because it looks to me like Pledis got so used to using choreographers for 17 that they want more people in the choreography. Because the backup dancers aren't doing the same dance as New East. They're doing complementary things to make it look even better. And while in Overcome you could take them away and you still had a quite interesting dance, if you took the backup dancers away from this dance, I think it would look kind of strange, like an incomplete dance. However, I thought it was very fitting for the concept of the video, and I love how they incorporated the painting strokes, the framing work with their hands. I do think that they should have showcased this dance more in the video itself. Because you see the live versions, you have that moment where all the members are doing the framing work around Ren, so it looks like he is a painting singing from the canvas. And that was really cool. That wasn't even in the video. So it's like, you had a really good thing, and you're not really featuring it. I'm confused. I do like how they're all surrounding JR during his rap in a kind of a similar way. So there's that. Dance gets a 7. And now for my favorite moments of the video. This is my time to shine, because I do not have to be unbiased anymore. So I can say whatever I want, and you can't judge me for it. So moment number 3, or thing number 3, is the lyrics themselves. Like I said, I think it's the most flattering compliment I've ever heard in my life. And yeah, okay, you can compare me to whatever artwork or color you want. It's like, as long as it's not like a nasty one. What am I saying? It doesn't matter. The lyrics. Number 2 is the amount of Ren in the video. I know we just talked about how I didn't want as much Ren in the video, but I said the video needed less Ren. I never said I needed less Ren. I need more Ren, okay? I need as much Ren as possible. I also heard that he had a lot to do with the creative direction of the entire comeback. And I like to imagine him saying, guys, we need more me. We need me here, and we need me here. And I'm going to be a flower. Flower petals now. Cute. Yeah. Speaking of, moment number 1 is the amount of Ren gifs I have now collected on my phone thanks to the entirety of the moments. Like this glance, him laying down, him staring into space, him in the pool. Yeah, Ren. Ren's my favorite thing. Ren's my favorite thing in this video. Ren is my favorite thing in the world. Ren for president of the universe. He hasn't seen it yet, but Ren approves this message. Okay, I'm done. So the entire video gets a 7.1. And now I'm grumpy because they tied with Feel So Good. And I don't want to say it, but I kind of have to because it has to go on the list. And I liked Feel So Good better, so they have to go underneath that. And yeah. Anyway, do you agree with the scoring that they get? Would you have given it more? What did you think about New East's Love Paint? Let me know. And I'll see you around in Wonderland, where all the Aegyo monsters live.